Drive through any neighborhood this weekend. Look at the driveways. One looks bright, clean, almost new. The next one to the right, dark, stained, covered in mold and grime. Looks like it hasn't been touched in years. Same concrete, same age, completely different look. The only difference? Someone took a pressure washer to it for about an hour. Now here's what's interesting. The person who did that, they probably charged $150 to $300 for that one job. And they're booked every weekend because every house in the neighborhood needs the exact same thing. Today on Moonlight or Die, we're asking, can you make $50,000 a year pressure washing driveways? We're breaking down the cost, the money, the time, and why this might be the most accessible side hustle we've ever covered. Welcome to Moonlight or Die, where we break down real business ideas and ask one question. Could you actually build this as a side hustle? No dreams, just numbers and reality. You've got two choices, keep scrolling or start building it after hours. Let's get into it. Here's what happens to every home in Florida, and honestly, most of the Southeast. Mold, algae, dirt, and grime just build up on the driveway, on the sidewalk, on the patio, on the side of the house. It's slow enough that homeowners don't notice it happening until one day they look at their neighbor's freshly clean driveway and they think, wow, my house looks terrible. And here's the best part about this problem. It never stops. Homes don't stay clean. Driveways need washing once, even twice a year. Patios, sidewalks, fences, same thing. This isn't a one and done service. It's a repeatable business built into the laws of nature. Mold grows, rain falls, dirt collects, and someone's got to clean it up. That's you. You show up with a pressure washer, you blast away months or years of buildup, and in about an hour, that driveway looks brand new. The results are instant. The customer sees the transformation happening in real time. And that's what makes this business so satisfying for you and for the customer. All right, let's talk money because that's why you're here. Here's what you can charge. Driveways will run $100 to $250 depending on the size. Sidewalks, $50 to $100. A full house exterior wash, maybe $200 to $400. But here's where the real money is, packages. You bundle the driveway, sidewalks, and patios for $250 to $500. The customer feels like they're getting a deal, and you just turned a $150 driveway into a $400 ticket. Same trip, same setup, way more money. So what does it cost to start? This is one of the cheapest businesses we've ever covered on the show. A pressure washer runs $200 to $600. Hoses, nozzles, attachments, about $100. Surface cleaner, which I highly recommend because it speeds up the work dramatically, $150. Cleaning solutions, maybe $50. All in, you're looking at $400 to $1,000 to launch it. That's it. You could start this business for the price of a weekend trip. Now let's do the 50K math. Let's say you do 3 jobs a week at $200 average. That's $600 a week. Over 50 weeks, that's $30,000. Solid side hustle money. Now push it to 5 jobs a week. Maybe you do 2 on a Saturday, 1 on a Sunday, and 2 after work during the week. And you're at $1,000 a week, $50,000 a year. Subtract your expenses, gas, cleaning, equipment wear and tear, call it $3 to $5 grand, and you're netting $45,000 on a part-time schedule. And that $400 to $1,000 you invested in the start, your first weekend of jobs pays it back. Here's where this business is ridiculously efficient. Most jobs will take 1 to 2 hours. Add travel time, and you're looking at 2 to 3 hours per job door to door. A driveway sidewalk combo, you could knock that out in 90 minutes. Now think about the math on your time. You charge $200 to $300 for 2 hours of work. That's an effective rate of $100 to $150 an hour. Find me a side hustle with that rate and a $500 startup cost. The best part? This fits around your life. Stack 2 or 3 jobs on a Saturday. You're done by early afternoon with $500, $700 in your pocket. Squeeze in a job after work on a Wednesday, another $200 before dinner. The jobs are fast, the results are immediate, and you're not dragging your work into the rest of your actual week. This is one of the easiest services to market on the planet, and I'll tell you why in 2 words, before and afters. Take a photo before you start, take a photo when you're done, post it. That's your entire marketing strategy right there. People see a black, grimy driveway transform into bright, clean concrete, and they go, I need that. Before and after photos are the most powerful sales tool in the business, and they're free. Post them to your local Facebook group, get on Nextdoor, set up a free Google business profile, free. And here's a move that works every single time. When you're finishing a job, look at the house next door. Their driveway probably looks just as bad. Knock on the door and say, hey, I just finished your neighbor's driveway. I've got everything set up. Want me to do yours while I'm here? You'd be amazed how often the answer is yes. Offer a first driveway discount to get rolling. But honestly, once you clean one driveway on a street, the neighbors sell the job for you. They see the difference from their windows, they walk past it every single day, and eventually they pick up the phone. This business markets itself. You just have to get the first one done. Now I want to talk to you about what makes pressure washing different from a lot of the businesses we've covered on the show. Reoccurring demand. Homes don't stay clean. That driveway you washed in March, it's going to need washing again next year. That patio you cleaned in the spring, same thing by next fall. Every customer you serve today is a customer who's going to need you again in 6 to 12 months. So what happens after your first year? You're not starting from zero. You've got a customer list. You send a text in the spring, hey, it's that time of year again. Want me to come out and hit the driveway? And they say yes, because you did a great job last time and they don't want to find someone new. Year one, you're hustling for every job. Year two, half your calendar is already booked before the season even starts. That's not a side hustle, that's a business. All right, let's keep it real, because I'm not going to sit here and tell you that everything's going to be perfect. Weather matters. You can't pressure wash in a thunderstorm. In Florida, summer afternoons can wipe out half your schedule. You learn to work mornings and plan around the forecast. It's manageable, but it's a factor. Technique matters too. You can damage surfaces if you don't know what you're doing. Too much pressure on a soft concrete, the wrong nozzle on painted surfaces, etched patterns into driveways. But here's the thing, this isn't brain surgery. You watch a few YouTube videos, practice on your own driveway, and after 3 to 4 jobs, you've got it dialed in. And you'll deal with heavily stained surfaces that don't come clean as easy as you like. Rust stains, oil spots, deep set mold. That's where the right surface cleaning solutions and a surface cleaning attachment will make all the difference. But here's what I want you to hear. None of this is a deal breaker. The learning curve is short. The equipment, it's simple. And once you've gotten the process down, every job feels the same. Show up, spray, transform, get paid. Okay, so let me paint a picture of who crushes it in pressure washing. You like seeing results. You're the kind of person who gets satisfaction from taking something dirty and making it new. You like before and afters. You like standing back when you're done and thinking, yeah, I did that. Maybe you're someone who wants a side hustle but doesn't want to spend $5,000 to $10,000 to get started. Maybe you already own a truck and a pressure washer and you never thought about charging people to use it. Maybe you're a college student, a teacher on summer break, or someone with a desk job that wants something physical and outdoors on the weekends. This business does not care about your background. It cares about one thing. Can you show up and make things look better than when you got there? If yes, you're qualified. And here's the beautiful part. This business grows itself. Every job you do is a billboard in someone's neighborhood. Every before and after photo is a free ad. Every satisfied customer tells their neighbor. You're not starting from scratch every week. You're building momentum, and it compounds. So, can you make $50,000 a year pressure washing driveways? Well, here's what I'll tell you. At 3 jobs a week, you're at $30K. Push to 5 jobs a week, and you're clearing 45, maybe 50. The startup cost is under $1,000. The payback for the equipment, first weekend. In year 2, half your customers are already coming back. This is not fantasy, this is a plan. Look, pressure washer isn't glamorous. Some people, they'll put it on TikTok, but it's not gonna go on LinkedIn. But it's simple, fast, and profitable. Low startup, quick jobs, repeat customers, and results so dramatic that your work literally sells itself from across the street. And here's what I need you to understand. You can do this. I'm not trying to be motivational. I'm saying it because this might be the lowest barrier business we've ever covered. You can buy the equipment this week. You can practice on your own driveway tonight, and you can have your first paying customer this Saturday. So if you're sitting there thinking this could actually work, trust your feelings, because it can. And if you want to go deeper on this idea or any of the businesses we cover, head over to our website and get on our list. We're putting out guides, breakdowns, and resources every week to help people like you take that first step. And that's what Moonlight or Die is all about. Building something real in the margins of your day. Because sometimes the best way to change your life is to start building it after hours. This is Moonlight or Die. Now go get it.